Understory by Gavin Renniger, the Undertale lover. Sam was a strange teenage boy. He was short, made music, and had weird eyes. His eyes were weird because they were different colors. One was a bright, vibrant blue, and the other was a dark brown, almost black. He wore a blue, fuzzy jacket, workout pants, and had a large assortment of slippers, his favorite pair being pink. He even typed weird. He used Comic Sans. At that moment, he was making a song called Megalovania. All of a sudden, Sam's big brother, Patrick, burst through Sam's door. "Dude, it's snowing!" Patrick yelled. Sam immediately stopped what he was doing and rushed outside. Patrick was much taller than Sam. He tried to make a snow pun, but failed miserably. Patrick hated puns. Sam kicked off his slippers and jumped into the snow. Sam loved the snow. Their mom came out and told them to eat breakfast. After breakfast, they sat on the couch and watched anime. Sam grabbed his MP3 player and put it in his pocket. "Do you want to go on an adventure?" Sam asked his brother. Patrick obliged, and they ran out the door, crossed streets, went through alleyways, and cut through forests, eventually getting to a gigantic mountain. This mountain was the mountain in which the monsters lived, though they did not know this. "Are you sure this is a good idea?" Sam asked. "It was your idea!" Patrick yelled, rather loudly. They started climbing the mountain. They climbed and climbed and climbed. Up and up they went, until they finally reached the top of the mountain. When they got there, there was a large cave with a hole in it that seemed to go to the center of the earth. "I wonder where that goes," Sam wondered. As he said this, the floor under them collapsed and they fell. They yelled and screamed, but no one could help them now. The two helpless brothers fell and fell and fell. Down and down they went, when at last they landed, uninjured, on a soft bed of yellow flowers. They stood up and looked around. They were in a large room with a long hallway on the other side. Being helpless, they walked down the corridor together. "Dude, this is really ominous," said Sam. His brother agreed, and they kept walking. At the end of the hallway, there was a large bowl with multicolored rocks in it. A sticky note on the bowl said, "Monster candy, please take one." The brothers, being very gullible, both popped a candy in their mouths. The second the candy touched their tongue, they disappeared. They appeared in a dark room, feeling very tingly inside. The room gave off a bad vibe. A floating skeleton-ish dude with a cracked white face appeared. He did a bunch of quick, strange hand movements. The brothers strangely seemed to understand. "I am W.D. Gaster," the hand movements said. "I am your father," the hand movements once more said. "I'll take that as a thumbs up," said Sam. "Was that your horrible attempt at a pun?" Patrick said while glaring. "Yes, you don't get it? He was doing a bunch of hand movements, and thumbs up is also a hand movement," Sam explained. "Oh." "It was still horrible," Patrick said. Sam just glared. They once more disappeared. They appeared at the entrance to a snowy town called Snowdon. "I think Dad is trying to tell us something," Sam said, thrusting his arm at the sign. It all happened so fast. As Sam pointed at the sign, he saw his hand. He had a skeleton arm. In a split second, a large dragon-like skull appeared next to Sam, and it blasted a blue ray at the sign, just barely missing it. He never got a good look at himself or his brother. They were both skeletons. After a day or two, they got settled into a house and got over the fact they were monsters, they had powers, and they lived in a cave with other monsters. They had both been assigned to help protect King Asgore, the Monster King. Patrick, or as they now called him, Papyrus, after his favorite font, was stationed somewhere in the Snowdon forest. Sam, or as he was now known, Sans, was stationed in a large hallway-like coliseum. One day, on his shift, he got a call from Undine, another monster that lived underground. Sans, you have to come see this," Undine said. Sans quickly teleported over there, one of his newfound powers, to see what was going on. It was a sad scene. There was a pile of dust with Papyrus's favorite orange scarf on it. When monsters die, they turn into a pile of dust. He scooped up the scarf and teleported back to his station. He set down the scarf on a pillar and waited. What he was waiting for, not even he knew, but he felt like he needed to wait. After an hour or so, a small, bloody girl holding a knife walked into the room. You killed Paps, didn't you?" yelled Sans. "I did," the girl said. "I'm Kara, by the way." Sans popped in his earbuds and turned on Megalovania. In an instant, there was a flurry of bones and blue lasers. Sans was running, ducking and rolling. Kara was trying to stab him, but she kept missing. But Sans did too. Sans finally had enough. He grabbed Kara with telekinesis and started flinging her around the room. She got out of the grab and ran towards Sans. There was a flurry of bones once more. It all suddenly stopped and went silent. Sans was kneeled down, and Kara was next to him. The knife was in Sans's chest. It was over.